The Ministry of Public Service, Information and Broadcasting through the Caribbean Regional Communications Infrastructure Program (COSIP) has welcomed Digicel St. Lucia in an agreement with two of the region's largest internet service providers, Flow and Lime, to exchange traffic over the St. Lucia Internet Exchange Point. On March 6, 2015, a meeting was convened at the ministry to discuss and vote on the motion to include Digicel as one of the pioneering members of the initiative. On Thursday, 2nd April, St. Lucia became one of the few islands in the region where Digicel has successfully signed the Memorandum of Understanding, agreeing to becoming a pairing member. The main benefit of an Internet Exchange Point (IXP) to St. Lucia is to ensure that local internet traffic remains within our local infrastructure, thereby reducing costs associated with traffic being exchanged between ISPs. Christopher Roberts is the coordinator of COSIP.
We implemented in St. Lucia an IXP, which is an Internet Exchange Point. What an IXP does is it routes traffic, internet traffic, locally, so it stays local. A year ago, we had Lime and Flow connect to the IXP, and at that time, I don't believe Digicel was quite ready to do so yet. Today they are, and they've signed the memorandum of understanding that governs the operation of the IXP. Prior to this, you had IXPs in the mainland USA. So if I had to send an email to you, for example, you standing right next to me, but I'm sending that email to you, that email would first have to go up to the US and then come back down to you right here. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, but it does introduce a lot of what's called latency, which is delays. If I put a mechanism in place that allows that email now to go straight to you in St. Lucia without having to leave St. Lucia, you get that email a lot quicker, and the latency is reduced, and it also reduces the cost of getting that email from me to you, because the ISPs, when they route traffic internationally like that, they have to pay what's called transit fees. If we eliminate that, then the cost is reduced. That means that they can now offer additional services to the users. They probably won't bring the price down, but they'll give you more services for the same price, sort of thing. And essentially, your internet service is going to be a lot more enriched. It's going to be a lot more efficient. So services such as Skype and let's say YouTube, or any sort of bandwidth-intensive applications that require a lot of bandwidth, and usually video is a key one, those will see the benefit almost immediately, because again, the traffic is all local. And in networking, the shortest distance is best.
This will also assist with the government of St. Lucia's efforts to facilitate internet-based economic growth.
So a lot of attention is being paid to the proliferation of IXPs to determine what security measures and what legislative measures need to be put in place to manage or govern these IXPs. Generally, there doesn't need to be much, because it's an agreement between the pairing partners. But to address security needs that might be much greater than might exist, say, in only St. Lucia, there may be those legislative mechanisms that have to be put in place so that we can comply with international norms should those become necessary.
The signing took place at the Ministry of the Public Service.